Hello there and welcome back to Viking Egypt. What we're doing at first is we're just going to be making some lords. Going to be finding characters in our realm who are men and adults. We want to try and get people doing some good stuff here, people who aren't rulers. Orkney, does your dynasty not already have lands? Yes, you do. Let's also sort by religion. We want Norse, and culture we want Norse. Doesn't give us too many options. There is a man here, a random low-born individual. That's what do you mean I can't? He's a theocratic. You're of an unknown house. Go ahead and grant you some land over this way. Hopefully all of my other vassals go ahead and start making new chaps in their realm. Yeah, this is actually the best we can do. You chaps, breast and breast. There's 4 people of your house. There's you and your children. Okay, man there, if you are not of a great house, we'll go ahead and grant you some land down here instead. I'm sure you'll much appreciate it. Let's actually have a look, see if there are any night options again, because I did find a fair few people there. No, apparently not. Well, let's go through our empty council positions and make sure they are taken. They're not going to like me at first because the sheer amount of land I do have being above my domain limit. Hopefully though these chaps do gain us a fair few vassals soon enough so we can go ahead and start landing more individuals. Holgmer! Excellent, we'll grant you some land down here in the middle of absolutely nowhere. And let's go and check our realm again. Yeah, there's some chaps, but they're all goddies. We can't land goddies, so we're a bit stuck. Adult male, yeah, this is the best I can do. This is definitely the best I can do. Yeah, it's not going to change anything, is it? We're just going to have to hope that people keep adventuring over, so we can keep landing random people like Oystein here. Go ahead and grant him some land down here in the desert as well. I'm sure he'll appreciate just that. Ulfeig here, he looks like a good man to be granting land to in the middle of the deserts. I'm sure Vikings will learn exactly how the desert works and get it conquered soon enough. Anybody else around here? Yes, Angmar good, but he is French Catholic and I can't demand his conversion. Ottar, though, you are definitely a man we can give some land to. Excellent. Very good. We're slowly getting there. This should help fix our income eventually because we actually gain more from them now personally. And our levy is going up slowly. So every few days we do have to pause and go through this again. I know the most quality content you ever would have hoped for. Not him again. Most quality content you ever would have hoped for. Absolutely. Just goddies? Yeah, just goddies as usual. Shame I can't give the goddies some land. Could probably give land to mayors though. We have a city here. You have a mayor. What would happen if I were to grant a mayor some land? Well, let's go find somewhere down this way, like Aswan. Do you have a temple? Can I not grant her the land? No. You have a city here. Can I not grant this man this land? He becomes a Lord Mayor. Okay, great. Well, I'd rather get rid of the land. But does he still pay me enough tax? Coptic. I'm sure he still pays me tax. Vessel taxes. I'm sure it's still going to work. Just as it would before. Let's now have a go down this way again. There's Oystein, another Oystein. All you got to do here, just turn up. Just turn up and you can become a lord of a realm. How about that? Anybody else going on here? We got a, not you again. No, slowly but surely we'll have all of these chaps doing the greatest of jobs. I just hope that people don't kill me off before I'm able to get rid of all this land. Are you sure there's nobody in your court? You have a child. So, oh, there are guests in their courts too, okay. But I can't grant you land. Huh. You're a count and a champion. Oh, has he been landing Muslims in his little lands here? Looks like he might have been. Well, hopefully you'd go about converting this land instead. I should also have you converting the faith in Cairo. 21 years, not bad. Also, could we have you promoting the culture down here as well? Try and get it a bit Norse, get some settlers in. 5 years, he thinks. Okay, great. Well, hopefully nobody kills me. Also, why are my expenses still there? Unraised man-at-arms. Yes, they are quite expensive, aren't they? Or hopefully as we get our realm more in order, we won't have that so much. Still no one has arrived. I could spend some prestige inviting champions. 3 able-bodied men at least. That's just not enough. How much prestige is it as well? 150 prestige. Okay, let's do it. Let's see if people do start to join over at our court. Champion has arrived. Coptic Nubian. Are you kidding me? Why? Why did they do this to me? Ay, ay, ay. Coptic Nubian, not exactly what I wanted. Not exactly what I wanted. Let's have a look at the list here again. Yeah. Yeah, it's not working, and there's no way to see exactly who will join my court. Ah, Floki of House Oran, exactly the man I was looking for. Let's go ahead and give you some land here on the border. Man. Welcome, Folky. I could, of course, give multiple provinces to multiple people, but I don't want the dukes to get too strong later on, and rather they all had direct counts underneath them. Created. No, peasant rabble. Yes, whatever. Whatever you say, peasant rabble. Hopefully our men here will go ahead and start raiding everywhere as well, because that would really help us out a lot. If we get these chaps raiding. They're starting to have children though, I do appreciate that. Not everyone. Still nobody in your court. Yeah, just a guest. Shame I can't just invite you over to my court, because then I would make you a grand lord, I promise. Anybody who's not a godly? There's this man of a nothing house. Let's go ahead and grant him a title somewhere. Over here will do. Good man. See who else we've got. Anyone not a goddy? Nope, they all appear to be goddies. There is Orkstein, but he does have children somewhere. And there's your house, but you already have a father landed. But then you're not going to be the heir, are you, Brest? No, we'll leave it. Champion has arrived, who is it? Nicholas Vior. We're going to go ahead and grant you some lands as well, good sir. What about down here? We still have so much land down the middle, though. This is quite crazy, really. The vassal taxes have gone down. Domain's gone down too, I'm not sure how else I can fix that apart from giving away all this land. But we're not doing too great at finding people, are we? So everyone a goddy? You're not a goddy. No, you are not. So we're going to go ahead and grant you some more lands down this this River Nile here. Excellent. Culture is converting. Has anybody done any religion yet? No, it's mostly Coptic. Freeman, was it not? Oh no, it's Ashari land. Culture, nothing would change for quite a while. But that's perfectly fine. I could have probably been raiding this whole time, but I'm much more concerned about having my army rebuild in case of attack. And that's why I haven't been doing anything there. Still no guests. Still, nobody's not a goddy? No. Only goddy chaps. Do we have any women in our courts, however? Let's reset this to people in my court. You. Oh, you're not married. Okay, let's matrilineal marriage you to a man of great prowess. He's Norse, but he's a goddy. No, there's actually not options anymore. Looks like you there will be the only option. Let's matrilineal marriage you over to my court. And now we can grant your title because you are no longer a goddy. Excellent. Although, should I be giving away that? The Earldom of Cairo. Okay, so I don't want to give away anywhere in the Earldom of Cairo. So that's 1, 2, I think just these 3. Does that mean I don't want to give away this northern land? Let's see if we can have some children now. Or maybe keep this land personally until we are able to get some children to perhaps take it off our hands. I don't want to be giving this land to non-relatives. This is Alexandria. Coming of age, I'm a grown man now. I have completed my studies of warfare, even if the highest aspects of the subject still elude me. I lived up to everyone's expectations and learned more than most. As I take my first steps into adulthood, I find myself reminiscing about some of the people who have made an impact on the man I have become. The friendship I shared with Vigdis meant a lot to me when we were both young, and to still have her by my side means a lot. Jarl Ragnar, you are a man now. Also lost the trait of rowdy. I sure have. Great, I could take concubines if I were able to find some. Let's see if anyone has any concubines for me. No, does that not work this way? No. Okay, well, we'll just ignore that then. I do need to give away more lands, though. Demiart, you're not the greatest of promise. We could give away you to this Bercy man here. No, I can't, because he's a theocratic man. What if I found your wife? Would you then be theocratic still? Hofgoddy. Yep, he's still a goddy. Well, let's have a look at the characters here. Just the Hofgoddy. Top realm. People of my religion and my culture who are men and not rulers. Yep, a lot of goddies and a Hofgoddy. You're not. Al-Farafra. Oh, this is his heir. Okay, well that's just not going to help me, is it? Yeah, shame about Bercy not being an option, but too bad, what are you going to do? I need a lifestyle focus. I'm very good at martial. If I were to go through martial, we could try and get cast a spell I cost and extra military stuff here. Efficiency of man-at-arms would be great. Or we can try and go through something like here and get temptation, focus, attraction, opinion, seduction, scheme, power. We do need a bit of a dynasty, so I'm going to go through with this for now. And let's have a look at the realm. Let's find characters in the realm we want now, because this isn't doing us any good. We want women. No, that's men. We want women who are adults. I'm going to sort here by age. Are we just going to find anyone really that we can get our hands on and try to seduce them? 0%, okay, we're not going to worry about that. Let's sort by people of our faith. That'll probably help us out a bit. Oh, I was pressing the wrong thing there. Go ahead and seduce you, perhaps. Oh, you're already married. It doesn't look too likely, but hopefully our wife will be of age soon. 1st of January, yes, then we'll be able to seduce her instead, and that will surely do us a bit better. I don't really want to break a betrothal again. Oh, it won't actually lose me anything. Okay, well let's instead try and find ourselves a wife right now. Any prestige gain, perhaps? Prestige gain and an adults would be great. No, it doesn't appear like we're going to get that option. I'm probably going to just have to marry a lowborn, although you are intelligent. Guida. Shy, just, and cool. Let's go ahead with fertile, of course. Inheritable traits, perhaps. Anybody if we were to sort by age here. 24. She is the best option I can find, but she doesn't have great stewardship. Ah. Yeah, there's no really. Let's get rid of inheritable traits. Sort by stewardship. So find somebody who's not terribly old. 25. 19 for Tassa. She's a butter. 19. Yeah, not the best place to be looking for a missus, is it? There's Sophie, though. She's very good at her stewardship. That'll help us out a lot. Okay, not a great match, but I do want to be married as soon as I can. So we are going to make this 25-year-old woman our queen. We're then going to seduce her, which I hope will work. Demand a conversion. Good, we'll go through with that as well. Have her follow the correct faith. And anything else I can do here? Point of composition. Let's not do that. Let's, however, get her to work on a council here, managing my domain. Because then we'll be able to hold a 4th province, which will help us out ever so dearly. Anybody new joins here at all? Just Bercy, the Hofgoddy. So I'll go ahead and ignore him. Yeah, this episode is the giving away land and trying not to die episode. Hopefully it works. I would definitely appreciate it if it did. So who are you? 1,000 odd men just to myself. We could try and take over your little bit of land as well. Declare your county war or duchy war. Don't quite have the prestige for either, so we'll go ahead and not. Once we have fixed our vassal limits, I will go ahead and go raiding again. Courtney actually say the solar is just barely illuminated, and Gerio and I are pressed close. Our lips are all but meeting. The night air is cool, but she feels molten to the touch, and her breath comes in short, ragged grasps. At just about the worst possible moment, my courtier Asnet strides into the room, all ready to full bluster. Gregial, we must discuss my accomo. I didn't see you had company. Okay, well, we were just leaving for somewhere more private. I lose stress and lay with Girio. And it worked. Excellent. A gift of labour. Everyone appreciates a gift, but perhaps I could come up with something truly unique that will make a real impression on the petty Queen Sophie here. She's into money, which doesn't really feel like any of these things here. Embroidery of her house. She doesn't even have a house. It's probably an insult. No, she liked it. Well, I'm glad. I'm glad she did, because I need heirs. Need heirs that can take all these lands off me. Edward in the court, yet I could do with one fewer bit of land. No. Anybody in the realm at all, anywhere? Let's try and find some men. A Lord Mayor. I don't really want to be landing the Lord Mayors again. Let's go with ruler not landed. Anybody who's not got a lot? You are of our religion, though. We might have to expand it, because they are of our religion. I do need land. Actually, what if I were to find you a marriage, matrilineal? I wouldn't be able to do it. Oh, too bad. Because we could have done something that way, got a matrilineal marriage and then landed the gentleman. Ah, county's given rise to some Coptic individuals. Still, I am losing money. Definitely need to fix that. The celebrations had come to an end, and the evening's entertainment seemed to be over, when petty Queen Sophie suggested a reading. A clerk soon arrives, wondering what the guest would like to hear, and I see my chance to impress her. She's into money. She's not terribly pious. Or learning. Let's just try and be entertained, shall we? Ah. So we do gain opinion. As the clerk drones on and on, I can tell Sophie's attention is slipping. While I'm thinking of how to salvage the situation, my courtier Azanet suddenly chimes in and asks, may I humbly suggest we read City of God instead? Sophie sparks up some renewed interest. Why didn't I think of that? Why not indeed? Pregnancy. Excellent. My wife is pregnant. When the child is born, we'll give him probably Alexandria and Rashid. I don't mind my son having multiple lands. He'll be in line to inherit it. Also, I could just give him the whole northern coast there. My beloved wife. Once marriage enough. No. We are united in marriage. Now we're united in heart. She'll become my lover. Perfect. That's exactly what we want. She could be my soulmate later on. We could try and romance her, and I think I will. 50% chance of it being successful. Declaration of love. The time has come to let my feelings towards petty Queen Sophie be known. I want her to remember this day for the rest of her life. Sing her a love ballad. We definitely could do that. Secretly plant a letter in chambers. Write a love poem. Go with my gas in a moment. No, we'll be singing a love ballad to our lovely wife here. I have found my a classic Czech love ballad, which suits Sophie perfectly. I practice it over and over. Everything must be perfect. I find my Rose walking in the Gizzy Gardens, surrounded by her friends. With my heart beating like a hammer, I kneel before her and sing. Sophie's cheeks turn a deep pomegranate red. but she does not interrupt me. Her companions all look pleased or jealous. Surely a good sign. "You have a beautiful voice, my lord," Sophie says, before she hurries off. Her friends are quick to follow. I stand up on shaking legs, watching them disappear between the hedges, my heart beating harder than ever. She won't resist my charms for long, I promise you that, and this episode will now come to an end. Thank you for watching, I hope you are enjoying it. I understand though that this video was mostly just me trying to land people birds. That is unfortunately the situation we are currently in with the realm. Hopefully I have a son born and we can make him a Grand Lord of 3 provinces around here. And if we can find something to take dummy out off our hands, will be perfect. Hope you are enjoying the campaign of Viking Egypt here. No culture or anything has been changed just yet, but I'm sure it will all in time. Thank you for watching. If you aren't subscribed, you should really be, because it's the best way to keep up to date on all channel content. I'll see you guys in the next one. Thank you again. Goodbye.